texture here, by the way. Let's slice, and the great thing about pizza, guys, is even if the shape isn't perfect, when it comes out of the oven, you guys want to listen to that? Listen. Ready? Nice and crispy on the outside. That's the difference between Neapolitan and Neapolitan. The great thing is when you cut it, right, it kind of reshapes a little bit, and you can make it look better just by, watch what I mean here, okay? ASMR time, Jigga Man. We'll just reshape it on the plate. Nobody's gonna know. It's gonna look like a beautifully charred, somewhat Neapolitan, somewhat not, right? It's like half flaccid. Unturned, how you been, man? Unturned's been around since the beginning of the streams. Unturned, it is Brody's 10th birthday today, man. Can you believe that? But when you put it on the plate, Jigga Man, thanks for following. When you put it on the plate and wipe the edge, it starts to just look like, well, a pizza, right? Pizza with a bubble. So there's our first pie. Let's take a bite. I gotta fuel myself here. Bottom is nice and textured. Look at that. The crust should not only be leopard, so should the bottom. Can you guys see the texture there? Beautiful. It's holding itself up. Oh, shut the front door. That's the great Guy Fieri would say. Woo. Seared pork medallions dusted with SMP and garam marsala. Nice. Can you guys hear the crispness of this pizza? That looked good, Travis. Can you guys hear the crispness? Rich money, thank you, man. Good lunch. Good lunch. ASMR overload up in here, right? Tommy GZ, what's up, man? You guys see that gluten development? Look at that. Look at this. It like stretches, look. That's gluten. Can I have a piece of your pizza? Maybe. Maybe, Tommy GZ. So ours isn't crunchy. I don't make crunchy pizza in this oven. I make crisp pizza. So crunch is like, crisp is like, right? Crunch is deep, crisp is high. Crispy's fine? Perfect. I got you then. We're gonna be just fine here. Our friendship is blossoming, my new follower, Jigga Man.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Mark Fire Sturt, 2 months on the board, sub hype. Thank you, girl. Thank you all the boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Thank you guys for the love today to start. I'm gonna crush this pizza. I like to dump the crisp edges.
Right now.
I'm feeling it, Dan. Extra marinara, the extra marinara. I can get down with that. Sorry, guys. I like to eat. Excuse me, Ringo. You've had like 4 jackpot treats, and now he's jumping up to get my food. This is our blind boy. He runs the show here. Now, you guys always say, you guys ever hear boss gets $1, I get a dime, that's why I poop on company time? I could have woken up earlier and ate, but I'd rather eat with you guys hanging out. I was busy today. Gracious Patriot, welcome, man. All right, 2 more quick pieces. What's next? Never trust a chef that doesn't eat his own food. It's not eating with us, it's flaunting pizza in front of you. No, if you guys were here, I'd be eating with you. See that gluten? Look at the air bubble. You guys see that gluten development? Crispy, chewy. Fuck. If you got it, flaunt it. Oh yeah, it does smell great. The tomatoes and the basil. All right, I'm almost done. And then I'm fueled. Then we can make 7 more pizzas, right? Thank you, Ringo, for being so good. Wait, do you have a pizza oven? Jigga Man, did you not see me cook the pizza? In that oven? Right outside my window? I cook pizzas through my window, man. I know, you won't find that anywhere else on Twitch. That's a Hey It's Me Salty original. You can't find that anywhere else on the internet. That's just us. That's just us. I know you're new. But yes, that is an Uni pizza oven. I am proudly affiliated with the fine folks at Uni who sent me a pizza. Uni sent me a pizza oven 2 years ago. And I've fallen in love with it ever since. I've never made pizza before that. All right, let's start making our dough.
Oh, you didn't know?
Not yet.
Your ass better call somebody.
Almost 2 years, Albino. Almost 2 years. What's up, Albino Vulcan? 21 months from my guy. And Travis switching us up to Jigga Man.
Your ass better call somebody.
This music kind of sucks today. All right, now we can cook, guys. I'm no longer hangry. Now we can cook. Actually, that's pretty good music. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you, guys. Board's taking a beating today. Ringo, out of the kitchen, please. Yeah, we do have an awesome community here, Jigga Man. We really, really do. All right, a little bit of semolina there. Shikama, it's great to see you, Shikama. Welcome. We just made 1 pizza and ate it real quick. Now it's time to start going through our menu. I'm gonna lower the temperature a little bit more. I still think it's a little too high. I don't want Neapolitan, I want Nearlypolitan, right? I don't want Neapolitan, I want Nearlypolitan. This is the downside of using this amateur-y 2-day-old dough. I know, AJ. I'm back at work now for the last 3 weeks, barely. But still, it's hard to get out of bed, man. I've been working for the coolest boss in the world for 3 years, 2 years. It's hard to get out of bed now. Nice, Shikama, nice. A little more semolina in here. A little fine semolina. All right, I thought Brody was calling the shots. Brody does call the shots, that's true. He calls our life shots. All right, next pizza, no idea. How about the cherry tomato white pie? You guys good with that? Cherry tomato white pizza. These are the stolen, right? Neapolitan is just outside the, it's in the suburbs. It's Nearlypolitan. You guys see how sticky it is, right? You guys see how sticky it is. We're gonna do the cherry tomato pizza. Gotta love a sharp knife, man. Gotta love a sharp knife. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna work a little quicker to make sure that it was just me talking too much last time. and not the dough itself. You want to have your dough kind of shaped, because once you start working it, the gluten starts to tense up. So you want to start working your dough as fast as possible. I think it's just the semolina flour I have today is too coarse. Semolina flour I have today is way too coarse. So we're gonna have to, it's gonna be some funky shaped pizzas, which is sad. I wanted to get some done for the portfolio, but we're gonna have to make do. Jigga Man, you're on a diet. What diet are you doing, Jigga Man? We're just gonna feel where we get a little heavy. Lost 25 pounds in 90 days. GG, man. That's excellent. Are you doing low carb, no carb, South Beach, Atkins, keto? What is everybody else doing today? Carb cycling with a personal trainer. Love it. All right, so note to self, guys. Seafood diet. We're making some seafood. Seafood pizza, Fra Diablo pizza today. I seafood and I eat it. We're making a seafood Fra Diablo pizza today. So guys, don't use coarse semolina, use fine semolina for your pizzas. I never knew that. I bought coarse semolina for pasta making and I assumed that I can use both. They're not very interchangeable, right? It does not work very well for pizza. You need something a little softer. You can use it for the peel though. It'll work fine on the peel and it'll give it a nice crisp texture. So I'm gonna have to do something a little amateur-y and actually use some pizza flour to stretch my dough. Not thrilled about having to do this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll show you guys the bottom of the pizza. It's gonna look a little bit different. It's gonna look a little bit different. Hey, what's up, Grunge? You see how much easier it spins now? The coarse semolina doesn't give you that spin. Now, this flour will, but we don't want it to absorb. But some fine semolina will be able to spin the dough like this on our surface. Makes a huge difference. So this is gonna be our white pizza, or our white caprese pizza, if you will. Grunge, how you been, man? Yeah, Brody. Brody's birthday. Brody's upstairs resting before we make his pizza. So let's see. Let's go in with some whole, this is a low moisture mozzarella, okay? Finely diced today, trying something different. Finely diced low moisture mozzarella cheese. I don't think I can ever go back to making 48-hour dough anymore. It's just so much different than our 72-hour dough or 96-hour dough. I'm not a fan of the 48. So we're gonna need a decent amount of cheese here, okay? I like my Maz wet, yo. I do have some wet Maz for you, Albino Vulcan. Just in case you were here, I wasn't sure if I was gonna see you. You know, it's been a while, I don't see you guys regularly anymore. As much as I would like to. We're hoping starting next week, every Tuesday. Make sure you guys go follow the Facebook page, right? Homemade Maz, not today, Copter, as I've been back at work and I haven't had time to make my own homemade cheese, except ricotta, which we'll be using later. Okay, so white base, a little bit of extra virgin around the edge and in the middle, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt into the oven, par cook. Actually, no, let's do a full cook. Whatever, let's just YOLO it, okay? Let's just YOLO it. I have my temperature gun went missing from work. So I had it in work one night, the next night, it's not in work anymore. So I don't know what temperature we're cooking at. I'm hoping to be at about 700 degrees. My new temp gun is on the way now, and now we're gonna put our cherry tomatoes on, okay? Cherry tomatoes go on. Do you recommend those pizza ovens? 100%, exclamation point uni, please. They're the best. If you're a home cook wanting to make pizzas, there is nothing you should look at besides an Uni. If you want to go a little more professional, you can go with the Ghazni Dome. So as soon as we hit our bit goal, which we were at 20% of, almost, for the Ghazni Dome, we're gonna get one. And we're gonna start doing Tuesday pizzas in the driveway. We're gonna start doing Tuesday pizzas in the driveway. We usually do 4 to 6 pizzas during a stream. But if these are going to the neighbors and shit, we're gonna start doing 18, 20, 25, 30 pizzas a stream. Okay. I get it marked. Here is our cherry tomato, stolen cherry tomato pizza. You guys see how I do this pinch? This is what gives us those if I weren't to do this, we would have a perfectly circular pizza. I don't like the way that looks. So when I pinch it and I pull, that's what's giving me all those different like bubbles and like odd shapes, right? It gives it that rustic look. Just want to make sure it's not sticking. I know it wants to. There we go, into the oven. All right, I'm hoping this is about 700 degrees. In we go. So, where's our new friend at? Jigga Man, take a look, man. There's the oven, we're cooking. Roma tomato and cheese. No, this isn't Neapolitan. This isn't Neapolitan. This is Neapolitan style pizza. This pizza doesn't have a name. It's just cherry tomato pizza. All right, so now we're at a lower temperature. This cook could take between 3 and 4 minutes at 690, 670 degrees. No, Neapolitan isn't sauce and mozz. That's a margarita. Neapolitan is a style of pizza, kind of like New Jersey style, or New York style, or Chicago style. Neapolitan style. Oh, look at this. I got a coffee just hanging out waiting for me. Sorry, went down the wrong tube. Marg is one of my favorites, yep. Neapolitan City. I like it. I thought Polis was city. Oh yeah, Politan is too. So, slower cook time. We're gonna start spinning. So this slower cook gives us a lighter brown leoparding, a slower cook, crispier crust. Try some Asian cooking, bro. No, who's that? I don't think you know who I am. If you think we don't do Nate, no shovel. Go to the Instagram, man. We do Asian cooking here, or used to, when I streamed every week, all the time. One of my aunts is from China. Fun fact. I know authentic ass Chinese food. Ask Albino Vulcan about my spicy cumin lamb noodles. I'm serious. I do awesome Asian food. Asian, Italian, kind of my thing. My nudes are divine. They're like this long, too. That's why I like doing it. I can say, oh, I was playing with my nudes today. Huge. It's the only time I ever get to say that. So this is our Neapolitan style. You guys will be able to see the difference, okay? You guys will be able to see the difference between the first Neapolitan style and then this one, the Nearlypolitan, Neo-Neapolitan style. Completely different pizza. Similar, not as poofy, more crunchy, a little more crispy. Oh, no shovel. It's all good. It's all good. Go follow the gram. I'll follow you back. We're close to 10,000 followers on the gram, so we can start running that business.
It's so thick.
My favorite is mushroom pizza. We're making one today, cooking with Hedge Pies. Who just dropped the thick? I think my chat is frozen. So you guys see the longer cook time? Longer cook time. AJ, okay, I see it. My chat froze. Longer cook time, thinner pizza. See the difference between the Neapolitan and the nearly Neapolitan? See? Crisper, crunchier, not as poofy, still some really good air bubbles. This is all 48 hour. My work changed the schedule this weekend before I could start the dough. So this is all 48 hour dough. Not my favorite. 72 hour dough is best. Does it need a different sauce or the pizza itself? You can do whatever you want. Miking says, I finally catch your stream again. Hi, Miking. When he slaps the noodles down on the counter, you know he's top chef. That's right. So we got the blistered cherry tomatoes, right? Beautiful dough, much thinner, but still really crispy. But you can see it's a different style pizza when you cook it at a lower temperature, right? So that's gonna be some lunch for later. Put that one aside. Now we can get into the fun pizzas. Who wants to do the Clams Casino pizza? Or no, let's do the seafood Fra Diavolo pizza. Who's ready for the Fra Diavolo pizza? I make my own dough in my 20-year-old cheap bread maker. Nice, Monkey Man. I do my dough all by hand. I just take a big bowl and I mix everything by hand. That's it. No mixer needed. So anybody can do this. All you need is a pizza oven, right? All right, let's get ready for our Fra Diavolo. First thing we're gonna need to do is get Mike King on the board. 1 year. All right, Ringo, you need to get out of the kitchen. I love you, but you need to go, okay? I know you've been getting jackpots out the wazoo, but you only come here when you get the jackpots, okay? Relax. Seafood pie sounds delicious. Let's make it. Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. I work hard. Okay? This is my little seafood medley I made earlier this morning. We got some clams, right? We got clams. Got a nice big red jumbo shrimp. I got some mussels. I got some chopped clams. I got some calamari rings. And I got some tenties, okay? So here we go. Mama Salty had surgery, B. Dean Cal, and also I've only been able to stream 1 day a week. So that's probably why Mama Salty hasn't been around. Yes, knee surgery. So here we go. First thing we must do is saute up. It went well. Yeah, I think it went well. We're gonna take some of our pizza sauce and we're gonna cook our seafood right in the pizza sauce. Why does my camera look like this? Not like that. It's better. We're gonna cook some of our pizza sauce, okay? We're gonna cook some of our pizza sauce with the seafood. So we're just gonna put that in. How spicy we making this? How spicy we making this? What's the sauce? Pizza sauce is hand-crushed tomatoes and salt. That's your pizza sauce. To the Fra Diavolo sauce, I'm gonna add some garlic. I'm gonna add some chilies. I'm gonna add some basil. Brand Bianco di Napoli. It's the only brand I use. Bianco di Napoli. The only brand I'll ever use for pizza. That's it. You can use San Marzano tomatoes. They're good too. Most people think San Marzano are the best. They're good. I'd rather use something grown here, right? Because 95% of the time, the San Marzanos you get are not San Marzanos. So there's no reason to pay for them. Just use something that's high quality local and you're good to go. So to get things spicy, thank you, Jiggaman. We got our ODP. This is our Calabrian. What do you mean? It's just they don't sell real There's not enough tomatoes in the world to have all those tomatoes that say San Marzano or San Marzano. They come from a place like the size of my backyard. I'm gonna use the sun-dried Calabrian chili oil to spice it up. We're gonna go in with some garlic and some red pepper flake. This is gonna be for our Fra Diavolo pizza. Chili flake in, a lot of it. Got my tube garlic, because I got too much shit to do today to be chopping garlic. Boom, in. Use a little stock if it's thick. Ours is buried behind 17,000 containers of milk, because I live with milk people. So just a little bit of water to thin it out. Oh man, that is spicy. Spicy. What stock? Chicken, vegetable, not beef, not turkey. I would just use chicken or vegetable stock. Local fresh beets. Oh, local fresh. I thought you said local fresh beets. I was like, I got local fresh beets. Okay. Pizza's down. Let's clear our area. Make sure it's nice and clean. No crumbs, no liquid. I kind of regret tossing this in there. I should have just put the seafood on top. I am not on my A game today. Still making some pretty good pizzas. I think this dough is throwing me off. This dough is throwing me off today. Because now we're not going to be able to see it. I'll have to work some photo magic today. I don't even think we're going to get any with this dough, to be honest. It's like the Food Network, except you can hear. Yeah, see? Food Network and cooking shows, I can't even watch them anymore after starting streaming. Because I get to like hang out and interact with you guys. This is so much better. All right. Creme de lish. I agree with that. Moon, 3 times 2. Thank you for following, Moon. All right, so we're going to use flour here. Is this pizza going to be as good using the flour? No, but I'm hoping it can save shape a little bit since it's just not using a 72-hour dough in 48 hours doesn't work, right? It just doesn't work really well. Doesn't mean that these aren't going to be bad pizzas. Doesn't mean these are going to be bad pizzas. I'm just trying to bump the catalog today. See, I can't watch cooking competitions. I can't do it. I've been asked to be on every cooking competition in the frickin' world besides Top Chef. I'm not good. I'm not that good. And that's the only one with like talented, like real talented chefs, you know? And I just can't get into it. If I can't make eggplant and black pepper jokes. Yeah, see how this is stretching nicely. It's just gonna change the flavor a little bit. Now the dough's starting to warm up. So now we can stretch. So maybe it was just the temperature of the dough, but you guys see how nice and evenly this is stretching? You can actually do before it flipped off my hands, I was about to say I can do the pizzeria toss with it. That means it's ready, right? So now we're at the right temperature. I would tell you guys what temperature this is, but I can't because my thermometer was stolen. We're at the right temp now. Cutthroat Kitchen. I never really got to see much of it. I love Alton Brown. I just don't like cooking shows. I've just never been into... Have you guys noticed, right? The Food Network is now all travel, and then the Travel Channel is all food. Oh, this dough is looking beautiful now. We're there. Chef's Table is excellent. Next Chef's Table pizza season, salt appearance? Maybe. Maybe. I did meet with some people from Chef's Table. It has nothing to do with me about being on it, but I met with some people from Chef's Table a couple months ago. It was cool. I don't know what's gonna happen, but the first thing we need to do is get our Gosney Dome in the driveway. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw the thing that I posted about Facebook. I don't know if Annie J's here and still has it, but we're gonna start a little Tuesday thing, making pizzas. Instead of doing a stream here, we're gonna set up a pizza restaurant in the driveway. 24 balls of pizza dough, maybe 32, and just go until they're gone. Just go until they're gone. That's how we're gonna start. All right, I'm going down with the sauce here. So this is our seafood pizza. No cheese, not right now. Maybe a little parm on top. But we're gonna go a little bit of sauce here. We're gonna spread it around. That's just gonna be our streams, all right? That's gonna be our streams. Testing out our Nove concept. This is something for like 10 years in the making, you know? Who knows how long? Chili oil, our Calabrian chili oil. This is supposed to be a very spicy pizza. So this is all we're putting on it. Look how beautiful this pizza is. You guys see how the dough is ready to go? Bro, this Marzano is US sauce, or I'm just trying. This is United States tomatoes. Very good high-end United States tomatoes. Okay, you don't have to buy this brand. You can buy any reputable brand. Cento is good. Okay, Cento is pretty good. I did some work with Cento in the past, right? I like Cento tomatoes. Just use what you like, but the only thing is salt and tomatoes. That's it. All right, so we're gonna go in with our plain pizza base. This one is gonna have a more traditional look, I promise. Come with me. I gotta change this music though. It's driving me fucking nuts. I feel like the same slow-ass mopey song has been on. I'm trying to get hype in this chat. This is a little more hype music. That other shit was putting me to sleep. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go in. This is by far the best dough of the day. We're going in. This is our shell, remember. Remember, we gotta top this with our seafood. And after this one, we're making another seafood pizza, Clams Casino. The oven might be a little low. Let's fire it up a little bit. Ringo, move. Come on. Thank you. And then we're gonna be making Brody's birthday pizza soon. How many subs we got? How many treats? How many subs we got is how many treats he's getting on his pizza. And jackpots, obviously. He's upstairs resting right now. Sorry, I'm a bit daft, but what is the pizza maker? Yeah, no shovel, no worries. Ask questions. That's what I'm here for. If I didn't want to talk to you guys and answer your questions and use like food stylist to make my food look good, I would be a YouTuber. But I'm not. We do this live so I can teach you guys how to cook, answer your questions, and when you make mistakes, how to fix them, right? That's why we do it live. No editing here. We don't have to hide behind the YouTube here. We do it. We do it real here. No shade, I'm just saying. That's what I enjoy about streaming, right? You guys see how this is a smaller dough, nice and stretched here? It's looking good. This might be the first pizza of the day I'm happy with here. Let's go ahead and give it a look. Wind is starting to affect my oven here. Yo, what's up, architect? Over the years, I have asked him a ton of questions. Yeah, that's what I'm here. That's what I love. That's what I love about this. I love your questions. That's what makes this fun for me. No cheese on this pizza, guys. Mischievous, what is up? Welcome. No cheese on this pizza, guys. We're making seafood pizza. Seafood and cheese don't go together, okay? If you're gonna spend all that money on seafood, and then all of a sudden you just top it with cheese, then you don't even get to taste the seafood. They don't BD and Cal. That's some Ohio pasta. Twinderella, hello. That's Ohio pasta. You should never have cheese and seafood. Ever. Shrimp Parmesan, sin. Pasta with clams and adding cheese, sin. That's just me, though. That's just me. It's just me. We are going to top this with a little cheese. Okay. I'm just kidding around. I like to give you guys the old razzle dazzle. This is a beautiful pizza, okay? Take a look. See? This one's nice and round. It's a nice shape. It's the right amount of char. It's the right amount of blistering. That's a good pizza. Now, red sauce, okay? Shrimp quesadillas, yeah, out the door, in the trash can. That's where they belong, right here. Seafood and cheese. You can just put it right here. I'll leave it open for you guys. Yeah, there's not really a lot of seafood on pizza. I'm sorry, Vin Amanda. I'm just messing with you guys. You guys eat whatever you want, okay? I'm not your dad. Unless you're under the age of like 21 and your mom's from New Jersey and went to college there. Then there's a possibility I'm your dad, you know? But I don't know. I'm just kidding. Let's get our Fra Diablo on the pizza. My parents are making their annual Ohio pilgrimage. People from Ohio love my city. All right? We're gonna put our muscles on. Strong possibility, Raz. I'm just kidding, guys. I mean, I wasn't that wild up until 4 years ago. Clams, guys. Right? So we got mussels, we got clams. Yeah, I'm using tweezers, right? I'm using tweezers. Maybe it's a roach clip. I don't know. Got a nice royal red shrimp. We're gonna throw it in here. This is more for like, your mussel shells are very crunchy. This is more for like the photo op. Everything would be out of the shell here, right? Everything would be out of the shell here, but for the photo op, you just put them on. And I have seen pizzas with the shells on. I have before. It's kind of up to the establishment. But this is more for the photo op, right? We got some mussels. Mussels coming in hot. Calamari, some squid. Where's my tenties? There they are. Tentacles, right? Look at them dancing. So, why do they call it Clams Casino? I'm going to guess it was made in a casino in Atlantic City. I have no idea why it's called Clams Casino. I should. I don't. I want to know, but I'm not sure. Love the tents. All right, are you guys tentacles or tube people? Are you guys tentacle or tube people? I think that's like asking people like, are you a child and like chicken tenders? AKA the tubes, or are you like an adult that likes dark meat chicken, the tentacles? As a kid, I only ate the tubes. I wouldn't eat the tentacles. As a kid, I wouldn't eat the tentacles. According to legend, it's Rhode Island, yeah. The little casino in Narragansett, Rhode Island. Okay, cool. Beard Tonic says, nice. Nice, so you guys figured it out. Casino Tavern, I love it. I want a lot of calamari. Any professional cooks in the chat? If you you can't listen to music while you're working, I don't even think you should be able to work. Gotta have tunes while you do your thing. At least high end, right? Let's chop some parsley, get it over there. I can't work without music, right? Nah. I had really high hopes for this pizza. It doesn't look, I'm not gonna be able to get what I love out of it, but we're gonna try to save it right now. We're gonna try to save this pizza. Maybe the parsley will do it. I can't work without salty. Yeah, if you guys aren't watching me in your office, shame. No cheese on this. I don't think we're gonna cheese it. Maybe I'll put cheese on it after a few photos. If I put cheese on this, I'm gonna be crucified by the chef community. So let me get a picture without it first, and then maybe we'll cheese it. Let's get some parsley on there. Yeah. I'll probably do it. This is some sandy ass parsley. This is parsley, yeah. No cilantro. Parsley is the cilantro of Italy, right? Just there for that green freshness. You need some crushed red on that bad boy? I am gonna put some crushed red on there. Olive Garden would parm the hell out of that thing. Oh my God. Imagine this, guys. You go in the Olive Garden, they start serving pizzas because they partnered with amazingly talented, late-in-life, underachieving chef, Hey It's Me Salty. They come up, you get the pizza Fra Diablo, and they say, parsley? Yes. And then they say, oh, would you like Parmesan cheese? We highly recommend it because we're the Olive Garden. And then you say, yes. And they say, okay, tell me when. And they grind. Eye contact's made. You never stay stopped. The whole room fills with Parmesan cheese. Everybody suffocates. No survivors. That's why you're not supposed to put cheese on pizza. I love you embracing the meme. All right, coarsely chopped parsley is ready. Death by cheese sounds pretty good. This pizza is now saved because of the contrast added with the parsley, for sure. It looked horrible before, and now it looks pretty good. Not horrible, but you know what I mean. Just didn't look like a chefy pie. It looked like it came from like some ghetto place named like Alfredo's Pizzeria. If there's anybody out there that owns an Alfredo's Pizzeria, I'm so sorry. All right, but now it's starting to look nice. With the green pop on there, we're looking pretty good. Chili flake. I asked for cheese, now give me some damn breadsticks. Looks good, needs parm. Hey! M's coming in, happy birthday, Brody!
Happy birthday, Brody.
That's the 5th jackpot of the day for the boys. Brody will be down soon. It's good to see you, M's. Welcome, welcome. Ringo's waiting over here. Ringo's getting some test treats now. Come on. Brody will be down soon. Brody will be down soon. I think it does need parm. I haven't taken a single picture of a pizza yet, but I think this one's going down, and I think it is getting parm. Hey, bro, can I ask you if you do a show on British pie, maybe? I usually, now since I only stream once a week, no shovel, as I'm back at work, maybe twice coming up, I'm pretty much sticking to business-related stuff, you know? So I'm not really doing request, but there is a way to choose. Exclamation point support is a way to start choosing menus. You guys can choose menus. Yeah, it looks good, right? This is our seafood Fra Diavolo pizza. I got to go get a picture of this one, okay? I am going to parm it. We had good parm. There it is. Hey guys, we have a guest. Come over and say hi. We have a guest over there. You guys remember like the mailman and Pee Wee Herman? He used to come hang out in the window. We have a guest in the window. Pizzas aren't coming out today. Yeah, a little bit. You can go on this side. So to all our new friends, you can talk in the microphone right there. If you want to snap it on.
Hello, everybody.
Look.
So what do we got made and ready to eat? Nothing?
I ate one of them. Yo, that white made it pop. Faster. Look at that little bit of white in there. It's nice.
Let me see.
This is our seafood Fra Diavolo.
Oh, it looks fabulous.
Kind of looks good. It didn't look good at first until I added the parsley and the cheese. Now it looks good. This is just a cherry tomato pizza. I ate a plain. The dough was acting funny. The semolina I bought was coarse. So I couldn't spread the pizzas around. I couldn't shape it. Now I can finally shape it.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go take a picture. Guys, this picture will be on the Instagram today, so go follow. Instagram, @HeyIt'sMeSalty. Exclamation from a mod or a VIP, exclamation point social in the chat. We'll give you the link. I'm gonna go pop this picture. Ringo, stay. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's not it's 48 hours is not enough time for my pizza. That's what it comes down to. But this one came out nice, so I made my adjustments. I think I'll get some content today. Yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Not right now because it's just gonna run everywhere. Something's wrong with this. It's like blue. What the fuck? Let's try to change all this shit up here. Ah, that's why. It was on the indoor white balance as opposed to... There we go. Now we're good. Sorry, chat. I forgot to bring out my chat, my iPad for chat. I'll be right back inside. I'll be right back in. I'll be there. You guys can probably see me over here. This thing's being a pain in the asshole today. What the fuck? Sorry, boys and girls. I'm on the struggle train today. All right, not done yet. Must do a little bit. I had to deflate this little part, but now there's nothing there. North Dakota isn't real. I don't know, it could be. It's up for, you know, could be real. Fatality, hello. Now, are birds real? We don't even know if birds are real. They could be spies. Yeah, we got seafood Fra Diavolo pizza. I'm going to take a picture. Birds aren't real. Birds are spies. 100% known fact. All right, guys, let me get this picture. You guys can watch Laura doing what she's doing. What's burning? If you ruin the stone, I'm going to set the house on fire. This will be the first time you've used the oven and not ruined the stone, ever. If you can do it. Okay. All right, guys, this one's going on the gram today. So, all right, so we got one nice pizza so far. We got to do our Clams Casino pizza. Clams Casino pizza is coming up next. And then we'll do Brody's pizza and call it a day. It's getting a little quiet. Putting me to bed. Putting me to sleepy sleep as of now. We got some other ones in the back pocket to do, though, just in case. Let's see. Fra Diavolo's done. Marg is done. We need to do Clams Casino now. Yes, please. Clams Casino. I don't even know how I want to do this. Chopped clams, a little bit of onion. We got rid of the bacon because we bought maple. We have maple bacon again, so we can't do the bacon with the Clams Casino, which I thought I looked at, but did not know it was maple bacon. I don't want to eat maple bacon Clams Casino pizza. Maple bacon is disgusting, period. Ringo with another jackpot. Let's go, bud.
Happy birthday and happy Halloween.
All
Yes, that
right.
is candy in
Bucket
my pocket,
coming
and I am happy
in.
to see
Bucket.
it. Go ahead and reach in. Oh no, is the chocolate all melted in my pocket? Oh no, now your hand is all covered in chocolate. Guess I'll have to lick off.
Bucket's playing some tunes, everybody. What's up, Bucket? It's a record jackpots for the day, our 6th of the day. So Ringo's getting them now. Brody's getting them on his pizza. Yeah, he went upstairs by himself, so I just ended up putting him. I had him down here, and then as soon as the stream started, he went upstairs by himself, and he laid in bed. So I said, "All right, you can stay up here, but you're coming down for the birthday pizza." It's so great to see Ems and Bucket and Twin and Annie J and B Dean, and we have all the regulars in here today. This is nice. Everybody's showing up for Brody's birthday. All right, so we're gonna take some onion and do a little fine dice, or small dice. Small dice on an onion. Our first bits of the day, going towards our Gosney Dome.
I am here to give you the candy in my pocket. Go ahead and reach in. I hope you're not allergic to nuts.
I'm allergic to nuts, he said. Bucket. Thank you, Bucket, for the bits. Thank you, Ems, for the bits.
Bucket influenced Brody bits.
Thank you, M's and Bucket, for the bits, guys. These are going towards our Gosney Dome, where we're gonna start Nick's Neapolitan right out in the driveway. Oh, Twinderella coming in, 500 bits. And I think we are now officially at 20% to our bit goal. Ugh. Almost. 100
I got a
bits.
dome you might be interested in.
Bucket said, I got a dome you might be interested in. Thank you, Bucket. So if you guys don't know what a Gosney Dome is, I think this is working. I think it's working. We're almost at 20%. Right out of the driveway. Nick's Neapolitan. Make sure you guys check it out on Facebook. Facebook.com/Nick's Pizza CF. Check it out. Let's make a pizza pie. Let's make it a pizza pie. Course semolina on the peel. I need pizza now. Oh, we're gonna make it, Bucket. Clams Casino pizza. Clams Casino is my favorite appetizer of all time. Oh. Oh.
How many pizzas can that dome cook at once? Why is it better?
It's better because it's larger and heats. It takes longer to heat because it's larger, but it holds more heat. So you can cook pizza after pizza after pizza after pizza. Whereas opposed to the uni, you have to let it reheat for a little while every pizza. In that oven, I can do like a 30 pizza session. Laura's in the house, everybody. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. We're training. Okay. Its heating method is either propane, natural gas, or wood. What kind of pizza would you recommend if I wanted to use blue cheese? Rich Money. I'm making a pear, blue cheese, and walnut pizza coming up soon. Well, hello, Trollin'. We're making a pear and blue cheese pizza for the fall coming up. Oh, now the stove's getting
Pizza
sexy.
delivery. Oh no, you can't pay. I guess I'll have to come in and help you pay for this pizza. The tip is on me.
Bucket with another 100 bits. Thank you, my guy. What? Spinach and artichoke dip pizza? I'll do it. Don't even tell me I won't. I don't follow the rules. I'm a bad boy. That's why you love me.
Laura Hype.
Laura Hype. Bucket with 100 bits. Thank you, my friend. I'll be paying close attention, says Rich Money. It's coming, man. We're going to be doing the pear blue cheese gorgonzola next. That one's the go. That's going down the road to a customer. First official customer, possibly. We'll see if she tips.
The force is strong with this one.
I was saying, this neighborhood, we just sell pizzas, and then we can suggest, hey, if you enjoy the pizza, my content, you can tip. Otherwise, it's for free, it's cool. But if you like it and you want to support it, you can tip to help out the person doing it. It's a lot like... I already joked about him with it earlier. All right, here we go. Clams Casino pizza. I don't even know how to make this. Hangry Kirby, thank you for following. We are stretching pizza here. Like I said, I'll keep the pizzas coming outside as long as it runs itself and it's self-sufficient. And if people just start taking pizzas from me, then no more pizzas. I don't even know how to make a Clams Casino pizza. These are really rustic pizzas. They're nice and bubbly. I left them out for an hour, remember, before I put them into the fridge, and that gives it the more bubbly shit. So tomato in like, gotta go cheese. Yeah. I do want tomato. Bucket, thank you for the bits.
I stretched a pizza once. I'm still paying for its hospital bills. Salt, GAS, salt, GASM.
Salt Gas M's in the chat for Bucket. Thank you, man. I think we're gonna blotch the sauce. We're gonna blotch it. Like little dollops of sauce. Hola, comment, allez-vous. Let's go. Allez les bleus. I can't wait for the World Cup, man. I'm a fan of the Rooster, man. I'm a fan of the Rooster. I am a France fan. No, no green pepper. Thank you. Allez. Okay, sauce is down. Let's take some of this. Messi or Maradona? Neither, man. I'm a Zidane guy. Zinedine Zidane. But Maradona was awesome. Yeah. Gotta go classic all the time, right? Respect the classic. Respect the elders. Thank you guys for the mini train. Where'd my clams go? Where the clams, where the clams, where the clams at? Who knows? They're gone. I made too much of a mess today. I'm gonna hate myself as soon as the stream is done. I just had them. Yeah, they were already prepped. I was looking for a pint. Here are the clams, literally right in front of me. Since we had maple.
Amazing face.
You're making me throw shit all over the pew, old lady.
I just touched your face. I'm not making you do nothing.
Sir Grunge says, hi, Laura.
Hi. I gotta go, unfortunately.
We're gonna have to use prosciutto instead of maple bacon.
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
No, it's not a bad substitute, that's for sure. That's what everybody was saying. Hi, Farrah Fawcett. I'm gonna have to.
Bye, guys. I gotta go. See you. Bye.
Bye, love you. Have a good day. What time are you coming home? Oh, Jack with the raid. Okay. What's up, Jack? It's from the Bucket Man.
Laura slap him around a bit with various cheese and meats that are
Palmarian. Did I
surrounding
say it right? Palmarian? Welcome, Raiders. I don't know. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things here. I got Raiders coming in. They said,
You didn't know?
oh, Jack says, give me that dough.
Better call
23 months.
somebody.
Just right on spot. Thank you, Paul. I love it. Bucket said, Laura, slap him around a bit with various cheeses and meats that are surrounding you. That's a different website, Bucket. That costs extra. That's Chef Time. That's Hey It's Me. That's salty onlypans.com/Hey It's Me Salty /tier 3/diamond content. Kanara, hello, good morning. Only salts. Yeah. This pizza's gonna stick.
The force is strong. When it's
Happy birthday, Brody. Yeah, he'll be down soon. We're gonna give this a chiffonade.
You
Have a pair.
didn't know?
Bucket coming in, 10 months sub.
Your ass better call
Tier 3
somebody.
/premium. So this is my version of Clams Casino Pizza, friends. I will get all caught up with you guys very soon. M's, I will see you soon. This is our version of Clams Casino Pizza. After this, I'm gonna take a break and clean up and kind of get my head back on. And then we'll get organized again. And we'll be able to keep this party going. So Clams Casino Pizza with prosciutto coming up. Clams Casino Pizza with prosciutto. Later, Gator. Cute Mrs. Salty out the door. Hey, somebody's got to pay the bills here, right? If you guys didn't know, I am back at work, which is why I'm only streaming a day a week now. For now. I am back at work. Clams Casino Pie into the oven. So this is our second seafood pizza today. The first one was our seafood Fra Diavolo pizza. Ooh, that wanted to stick real bad. I ain't gonna let that happen. First was our seafood Fra Diavolo, right? Seafood Fra Diavolo pizza. We got mussels, clams, shrimp, calamari, chilies, Calabrian chili oil, a beautiful Fra Diavolo sauce. This is my mozzarella cherry tomato flatbread. That's just a snack for later. Seafood pizza, whoa. Oh yeah. We don't do the boring shit here. There's plenty of places to find boring food. We'll push the envelopes here a little bit. Like if this is your stream where you go and it's like, hey guys, today we're making pasta. And then you take a box of pasta and pour it in water. That's not here. If we're doing shit, everything from scratch, right? Everything from scratch. Oh, I burnt this one. Did you turn up the pizza oven? Jesus. I have no idea, but it's a lot hotter than it was the last time I used it. Oh, fuck this one up, guys. That's a shame. That's an expensive mistake. Now Laura's gone, we can get back to cooking. Distracts me. I get very distracted. We're gonna do some cosmetic surgery here. She just comes in and throws everything around, makes a mess. Everything gets all out of whack. She is not very organized in the kitchen. We saved it. We're good. Clams Casino Pizza. We ain't looking very half bad. We're good to go. That's true, Jack Jack. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. But look, like there's paper towel and mess and cheese all over here. So we got to get back. We got to get cleaned up here. We got to clean up after. Now she'll admit she is sloppy in the kitchen. She'll admit she is very sloppy in the kitchen. But I got sloppy today. So now this is too sloppy. So now we got to clean up. She's just sitting in the driveway spying now. She's sitting in the driveway spying. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. We'll be good. High five, Mike. You got it, man. Feed it to the dog? No way. This is still a good pizza. There is nothing wrong with this pizza. Better a sloppy chef than a sloppy lover. I like that, Flo. All right, I gotta make the mushroom pizza. All right, we got our mushroom pizza, and then we're gonna make the, oh man. Fuck it.
I'll still eat it.
Coming in with a jackpot. We had more jackpots today than the whole year combined. Can we get some love in the chat for Bucket, please? 77. Clams Casino Pizza. Let's get Bucket on the board. Thank you, Bucket.
It's so thick.
So which one do you guys like better? Do you like the seafood Fra Diablo pizza? Or the Clams Casino with prosciutto pizza better? Which one do you guys like better? I need to know. I need to know. Because I got to figure out which one I'm going to put on the Instagram, you know? Ringo, out of the kitchen. Out.
Morningside. Yes, it's the language of people.
People often say has Edinburgh got a very distinctive accent. Well,
All right, let me go get a picture of this, guys. Clams for the IG. We're about to find out. I'm going to go take a picture right now. And then I got to clean up, guys. We need a little bit of a intermission. Got to clean the stone. And then we just need a little bit of a cleaning break before we do the dog's pizza, okay? Let me double caffeine myself. Undamaged Pizza, what's up, man? Maybe you will bring me good luck today. I've had all damaged pizza today. Mainly because my heat thermometer gun was stolen from work. So, I don't know what temperature I'm cooking at. Chaser TV, Nader Chaser, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So we're just kind of blind baking today. My new heat gun will be here today. So we won't have to worry about that anymore after today. So next week's stream will be ready to go. All right, let's go outside for this photo. If I hit one more wrong button today. Based cooking stream. What does based mean? I've seen the children say that. I don't really know what it means. Ringo, cut it out. Based, like based God. It's like the same kind of kids that say like, oh, you got that drip. And I was like, no, man, I'm fine. It's just the allergies. I don't know what they mean. All right. Happy Halloween, Natalia. All right, let's get some pictures. Here we go. Definitely not a good photo day. I'm sorry I let you guys down today. Can you guys see me in the mirror? Not a good picture day today. But I'm doing my best. Last photo session we had was like otherworldly next level. Today's just not been that. I'm not a fan of this dough at 48 hours. I literally have a drip shirt. I don't know what that means though. That's what I'm saying. I'm still not sure what drip means. It sounds negative. Man, it's sad. I'm sad today. The pizzas are like really good, and if I got served it at a restaurant, I'd be so happy. But I'm only happy when I make food that looks extraordinary, right? And today I'm just not getting extraordinary. I'm just not getting extraordinary today. Drip is swag, okay. So it's a good thing. It is a good thing. I see. Go lay down, Ringo, please. Brody's coming, BD and Cal. He'll be down soon. I still got to make the pear gorgonzola pizza. I got to make the pear and gorgonzola. I got to make the mushroom and then the Brody, and then I'm done, I think. 3 pizzas, but the main thing I have to turn down this oven. It's too hot. Okay. Ah, you know why? You know why? The wind keeps picking up and dying down, picking up and dying down. So that's why we're struggling a little bit. Okay, let me get all my shit together here. This is just too much. Flour, this. Let's clean up all the trash, right? This is just giving me agita. Anybody here know what agita is? When somebody says you're giving me agita. Thanks for following Cyberpunk. Waifu. We miss Bucket when he's not here, right? I only get to stream once a week right now. And I think we missed Bucket the last couple times we were here. So it's nice to have him back. It's nice to have everybody back. We're trying to work out a schedule, guys. Your agita is giving me sciatica. So hopefully back to 2 days a week. Work's a little tricky right now. It's a new restaurant, you know. They're in a new venture. It's a tough spot. We're trying to figure it out. A little bit of semolina. All right, don't get anxiety, Salty. It's just cleaning the kitchen on your day off. No biggie. All right, going in. Dough box number 2. Good morning, Miss Commander Dan. How are you? Good afternoon. That's my drip. Yeah, some of them be Dean Cal. Some of them. I don't really get to. I don't know. I guess it's not my place to tell them how to do their social media. You know. I can only do so much. I wish I could control it, but I cannot. So I just do what I can. I do what I'm paid for right now. Gotta remember, I can only do what I'm paid to do, right? I dripped once, now I wear Depends. All right, so we are stretching out our dough. I'm actually gonna use a rolling pin today. I know it's crazy. You don't need a rolling pin to make pizza, but this dough is a 72-hour dough, and I only gave it 48, and that's why it's just not been acting the way I want it to act. It's too basic. Does that make any sense? It's just way too basic, and it won't react to make anything that's exceptional. It'll make basic. Well, we're gonna get it. And I'm not saying basic like a kid would say, like, oh, bitch, you basic. Like, it's just, this is just your basic dough. It didn't have enough time to ferment the way we needed it to. Well, yeah, B. Dean Cal, you can definitely recognize mine. It's based dough. No, wait, did we decide what based means, though? What does based mean? I know drip. What does based mean? Like, if you say, like, oh, based. I don't even know how to use it. Based dough. This is some based dough. That mean basic? What's your opinion on stuffed dough? No, that's my opinion on it. I don't like American pizza. So I'm not a fan, like I'm not the biggest fan of New York pizza. I'm not a fan of stuffed crust. I'm not a fan of chain restaurant pizza. I like Italian pizza. I don't like Italian American food all that much for the most part. Like I like Italian. Like I grew up eating Italian food. So like I'm not a big fan of stuffed crust. I'm not a big fan of like meat and supreme, like veggie lovers. Eagle player, hello. I'm a fan of like very simple pizzas. You know, few cheeses and mushroom, blue cheese and pear, basil, fresh tomato, mozzarella, clams, onions, pancetta or prosciutto. Even the seafood pizza is spicy marinara sauce and seafood. Like everything very basic. I don't like peppers, onions, sausage, mushrooms, hamburger, jalapeno poppers, beef jerky, flaming hot burrito, stuffed crust with fried birria taco crust. Just I understand that people need clickbait, so people come and look at their website so they get paid. That's not me. I just like to do kind of simple food, right? Any favorite style of Italian pizza? Neapolitan. I'm a Neapolitan pizza person. I'm not making classic Neapolitan stuff today. I'm doing more of like a neo-Neapolitan, like an American version of Neapolitan, but I'm a Neapolitan guy. I don't mind Roman pizza. I like Roman pizza as well. But Neapolitan's my favorite. So this is gonna be our pear walnut gorgonzola. Classic pizza. Classic flavors, I should say. Classic flavors. All right. If I'm gonna do this Nove concept, which, I don't know. I thought the Facebook was really gonna take off with you guys, but it doesn't seem to be getting much traction. But I gotta get more fucking space to work, right? Dear Lord, claustrophobia, right? Rolling out the dough with a pin would indicate that something, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it today, player, strictly because my dough recipe, I made this dough recipe and then my work schedule changed. So this was supposed to be able to ferment for another day, and then work said, hey, your day off now is not Tuesday, it's Monday. So my dough is fucked. So this is like a 3-day dough. It needs the 3 days due to the amount of yeast I add to it. So it wasn't quite ready to do what it needed to do. But by rolling it just that little bit, all I'm doing is evenly distributing the air. But I promise you, we're still gonna get a good puff on the crust. Not a full Neapolitan puff, but decent, okay? The Facebook it's listed in the Discord, but it's just facebook.com/NixPizzaCF. Nick's Pizza CF on Facebook. It's a page. That's just a project that I'm gonna do on Tuesdays, on my day off. All right, little bit of mozzarella down as a base. We're gonna take our pears now and put our pears down next. We're not gonna put on the walnuts. It's just not Neapolitan, exactly. That's why we're not doing. We're usually doing Neapolitan. I'll show you, player. So my pizza, not a full Neapolitan, but fairly Neapolitan. It's known as neo-Neapolitan, right? So it's not as poofy, but it still has the blistered Neapolitan look. That's my style. That's what I do, right? Same, right? Not as poofy, a little bit thinner, right? Not as poofy, a little bit thinner. It's kind of the best of Neapolitan and what an American pizza all in one, right? It's a quality pizza, yeah. It's I've been putting a lot of research into it. Player, for sure. Okay, here comes our gorgonzola. A little bit down now, and then we're gonna take our pears, guys. We're gonna take our pears. I kind of want to do more pear than I did last time. Last time I kept it like really minimal and it was cool. But today I kind of want to go a little overboard and be a little bougie. Based? Did I use it right? Alfioga, good to see you. Did I use it right? I want to be based. I don't know what the fuck it means. I'm still trying to figure out what it means, guys. So this is like our fall basic bitch pizza. This is your like Ugg-wearing college sorority girl in line at Starbucks is like, ooh, I want to go get this pear and gorgonzola walnut pizza. All right, this is your basic pizza. Based. Am I doing it right yet? Based? I put it means earlier in chat. I missed it. I'm a busy man. Based is what you... Based. Okay, now the rest of our gorgonzola. I figured out that I don't like Camembert cheese. It's understandable. It's pretty strong stuff. Creme Relish says I'm officially hungry. Ringo's hungry too. He's here. Hey, the Bear fan. How are you, man? What do you think about Mediterranean pizzas and the uses of feta cheese? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You make whatever you want. It's just something I wouldn't put on my pizza, personally, sometimes. But I think it's okay. Gonna go with extra virgin olive oil here. Some flake salt. Oh, Raiders? Richard Bam! Hello, Richard Bam! It's the Birdman in the house. What's up, Birdman? Pear gorgonzola going in, looking lush. As long as it don't stick. Ringo, out of the kitchen. I don't want to step on you anymore. Leave, please. You've had so many treats today. Relax. Bucket coming in with 100 bits. Let's go.
Ride it. That pizza. Baste it with your tomato sauce. Baste it salt GASM.
Salt GASM. In we go. This pizza's trying to stick. I don't fucking think so. What's up, Lone Mountain? What's up, Davenport? Good to see you again. This pizza's trying to stick. Oh, my fucking watch. Throw a little bit of that flour underneath it. Now we're sliding like Astro, if you guys know what I mean. Bam, we're in. All right, here comes the baste thing. My understanding of baste is giving your opinion regardless of repercussions. Oh, so you're just kind of an asshole. I got it. You should invite everybody? I invite everybody. All right, we got to put these seafood pizzas in the fridge. We got to put the seafood pizzas in the fridge before they go bad. I think this one's going to be our photo of the day, our Fra Diablo. I'm going to go run and put these in the fridge in the garage, guys. We got the Clams Casino and the seafood Fra Diablo pizzas. Then we're going to finish this pear and gorgonzola pizza, top it with some walnuts. And then we got to make a 3-cheese mushroom pizza. And then we're making the Birthday Boy Brody's dog treat and peanut butter pizza. That's our bonus. That's our bonus. Hopefully I'm not burning this pizza. Grab the brewski in the fridge. Let's go. Move it, Ringo. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Adult soda's in the chat. Player. I love the uni. I love the uni. I heard of those in Europe. They're fantastic. Uni here in America. Good. Richard Bam, 11-month sub on the board. Thank you, Birdman.
It's so thick.
Eyes are up here, folks. Now the pizza oven's too low. This is why we need our dome. That's why we need the dome. Dome is a digital thermometer. We set that shit at 750, that dome goes to 750. No more of this stuff here. Big thanks, guys. 20.3% to the Dome Fund. Namaste. I can't seem to get these pizzas right today. I can't find a good rhythm. Like I keep running outside and then I gotta chop this. Just not good. I was not prepared for it today. Now, that being said, ever since I started working every day off, we've had to wake up and go do something and there's been no downtime to get organized. But it is what it is. I'll get used to it one day. Next weekend, I'm telling everybody. And my day off, like, stop fucking waking me up, right? My time. How's the office? I haven't been in there yet. I work now. Back at work, man. No office. No office anymore. Gotta buy. I was about to buy the couch for it yesterday. I was like, well, now I work. So, no need for the office anymore. Here's our pear and gorgonzola. You guys see it bubbling? Bye, Latino Salty. Bye, Alfioga. This is a true Neapolitan pizza, right? I'm back doing restaurant consulting. I'm back in a kitchen. Back in the kitchen. So this one's the go. Actually, this one's got to go in a box. This is for the neighbors. That one's going to get toasted walnuts eventually. Consulting, a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different. It's weird though. It's weird though. It's kind of consulting, kind of not. Myrtle Beach, I don't think anybody here knows what a consultant does in a restaurant. So it's kind of like I have to play a man with many hats, you know? So it's like, am I cooking? Am I consulting? Am I managing? It's kind of just a little bit of everything. All right, last pizza before Brody and Ringo's pizza. Yeah, exactly. Food photography, inventory. It's a little bit of everything. It's different, I'll tell you that much. The food scene down here, though, is so different than anywhere, you know? It's completely different. I've never seen anything like it. No, I'm definitely not a partner. Not at all. No. That's why I said if I ever start a business here, I'm going into business by myself. I would never have any investors, like local investors, you know, or only silent partners. I have a specific style that I would put my name on, right? And I wouldn't let anybody else have any input in that. You guys see now that the dough's been laying out for a while, much easier to stretch, right? This is going to be our mushroom pizza. Creme Delish, have a good day, man. Tell Mr. Chef Steve I said hello. All right, last pizza, then we're getting to the dog treat pizza, guys. Hey, Ronnie, how are you, man? I'm doing all right. I haven't been streaming. I'm back at work, so I haven't been here. We gave the full-time streaming thing about 2.5 years, and we just no longer could afford to keep it going, so I'm back working. Different, man. I miss being here with you guys all the time. I just couldn't keep myself out of the red, right? We just couldn't quite keep it going. But we'll get back one day, I'm sure. Once we get this pizza concept maybe moving, it'll be good. Down the road. Yeah. Yeah, we started doing the full-time cooking in what? 2018? 2019? 2019. We're gonna go with some fresh mozzarella on this one. How's this one gonna work? I don't know. But we're gonna try it. You've been around since spring last year? Yeah. Oh God, B. Dean Cal. Not again, please. I don't know who did that. I hope that wasn't the reason they did it. I mean, it helped. I mean, I could have been dead, that's for sure, but it definitely helped. I survived, so it helped. That doesn't kill you, only makes you more popular on Twitch. All right, this is our mushroom and 3 cheese white pizza. Man, that was a scary day, man. That was a scary ass fucking day. That was a lot of guns. Nah, they didn't figure out who did it. It's Myrtle Beach. The cops here get paid like $17 an hour. Once that shit was done, they probably don't even remember it happening. Most of them were just kids, which is the scariest part. All right, we're gonna go Parmesan down next. And then mozzarella. Oh, provolone. Do I want to do some provolone? I do. I forgot I bought this today. I actually did buy some cheese here. So we're gonna do like a 4 cheese blend. What type of pizza are we making, Ronnie? We're just doing a little bit of everything today, man. Today was an off day. All right, today's been an off day. Today's been an off day. We just haven't crushed it today. Like I said, the dough recipe just wasn't ready. The dough recipe was for tomorrow, so we're just kind of rolling with it. Today we did, hey, Girly Dough, what's up, hype? I'm gonna have to save this. I think we're gonna do 2 mushroom pizzas, guys. We're gonna do 2 mushroom pizzas. 1 to give away, and then 1 for us. Let's get Girly Dough on the board. 1 year? How long? 1 year subbed, Girly Dough. Thank you. Incredible. Man, last week's pizza stream was so ridiculously bonkers fire. Today has just not been, the dough just did not react. The pizza gods are not on my side. I'm not getting a lot of content today. Last month was crazy. Last week was crazy. We had so much good content. So much good content. I haven't been able to do it today. Yeah, I know it. The dough was right last week, and today it's just not the same. I can't figure out what's different because it's the same recipe besides the 1 day difference. That's it. I think it's the thermometer too. We're just not cooking at the right temperature, you know? Hello! Another jackpot!
I'll be swatting these frogs away.
Thank you, man. And after the next 2 pizza guys, all these jackpots. Brody will be coming down for the dessert pizza. Our white pizza going in. God damn it, Bucket. Oh, man. Bucket's always making us. The jackpot farts always get me. That's only Bucket's jackpots. They do that. Come here, bud. Come here, Ring. Sit. Come here, Ringo. Because when you guys do donations and stuff, you guys can play songs. You guys know that, right? I think Bucket is the only person that plays sounds when he donates. Bucket's pretty much the only person that does that. You guys have missed out on a lot of opportunities over the years. All right, pizza's flying. Come on, give me a good white pie. I need a good white pie for the gram. I need a good white pie for the gram. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. I believe in this white pie. I do too. I believe in a thing called love. This one looks pretty good. The dough's a little loose. That's all right. We had to make, we had to make do with what we had. The shapes are not where I want them to be, but still pretty good. We're getting a nice char on the mushroom here. Now the oven's too hot. We're just having trouble dialing in the heat with the wind. The wind's there, it's not there. The oven's hot, it's not hot. And we won't have that problem once we get that dome, guys, because that dome holds temperatures steadily. So now what I gotta do is get outside and lower this quick before it burns right now. This is important. There we go. And now we should be able to finish this at a good pace. Can't wait for that dome. I'm so excited. I'll throw that shit on a trailer and bring it cross country. I'll throw that shit on a trailer and bring it cross country. This is a nice looking pizza. One weird spot, but a nice looking pizza nonetheless. This looks like this one kind of looks like a basic wood fire pizza shop's white pizza. It's pretty good. It's not up to my standards for myself, but it's still pretty good. There's just one little wonky part. All right, but still. Hot. Yeah. It's got a nice crust, looks pretty good. Needs a little green. But I think it's good. We'll make it work. I just need somewhere to put it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty good. Get out of here, fly. Got him. Dead. I need to get some green on this. I don't want it to flop down too much yet. All right. Nice little white pie. We'll get a little bit of, I don't know, thyme. We'll get a little bit of thyme on there. It's a good white pie. We'll make one more white pie, and then we'll get the Brody boy. Then we'll get the Brody boy for the birthday pizza, which I'm excited for. And then I have to clean this whole kitchen, which I am not excited for. So the Brody pizza, guys, it's my dog's 10th birthday. No coffee today? Miss Commander Dan, we've been live for 3 hours. I've had 2 cups of coffee today. We're using gravity. Now that's a looser dough. We're just gonna pinch where the crust is and let it fall, all right? Now we can stretch a little bit. I haven't been, oh, I know. We save the coffees for the crazy days, right? The crazy hype days. Then we start slamming coffee so I can keep up. Today's been very manageable today. So 1 coffee, 2 coffees, pretty good. Yeah, Brody's birthday coming up. Let's see. That'll work. That'll work. We're gonna make a second mushroom pie because I want one, and I think I'm gonna give one away to the neighbors. This is gonna be a really small. Brody is 10 today, yeah. Brody is 10 today. Crazy. So we're just gonna put a few slices of this massive provolone down. And then more of our mushrooms. Now these mushrooms already have the oil with the garlic and the rosemary and the thyme and the sage, so we don't need to really season this as much. It's already got salt and pepper. All right, so what we can do is just take the mushrooms here when they go on, take the oil from the bottom, and just drizzle it on, and we're good. So this one should be a thick, poofy crust. This one should be a thick, poofy crust. Thicker, poofy crust, especially if I turn up the temperature. Which maybe I'll keep it low, because I'm going to refire this again for dinner. So maybe we should keep it low. Probably not a bad idea. B. Dean Cal, I know you guys in Ohio like the thick crust. The way I can describe Ohio pizza is take everything that true, real, original Neapolitan pizza is and do the opposite. Bam. Ohio pizza. It is good though. It is good, right? Ohio Valley pizza I enjoy. Ohio pizza is in the top 10 pizzas in the country. That's for sure. I just don't do it here. Our second fungi pizza. All right, next pizza is the Brody Ringo pizza. Next pizza is the Brody Ringo pizza. So it means we got to go get Brody. Yeah, see this oven with the wind today, guys, we just couldn't keep it. We couldn't keep it at a steady temperature. So that's probably the biggest problem today, besides my work schedule getting changed and fucking up the dough. Definitely the wind and not having an expensive pizza oven to digitally monitor the temperature. So it's tough, but you got to do what you got to do, right?
The force is strong in this one.
PUBG. Cheers. You got to work with what you got to work with. So the next pizza, everybody, if you guys are ready for this next pizza, spam some salt PLZ in the chat. It's my dog's 10th birthday, and we're making a pizza with a peanut butter base and dog treats and maybe some whipped cream for his birthday. One of my dog's birthdays. Yes, little Nikki. Yes, B. Dean Cal. I'm so glad I still got a couple people here at the end. Maybe I should have did this earlier in the stream before I lost everybody. Yeah, ball of yarn. You guys are ready. Ringo, get out of the kitchen, please. Your time is coming, my friend. Twinderella, that's why you do it. I figure if I do it last, people will stick around to watch. I have been mistaken. What's up, Batch? How are you, man? We're getting ready to make Brody his birthday pizza. Brody and Ringo, their birthday. Brody's birthday pizza. But for both the boys. So this pizza I'm making in the style of it has to be reheated. So you can't bring it too far. Got to pull it out a little bit earlier than you would another pizza. Isn't this so funny? All these pizzas, a pepperoni pizza? I love it. Maybe I'll put some pepperoni on it. Pepperoni, peanut butter, and dog treats. I think the dogs would love it. Nice, thick, chewy crust, right? So the funniest thing about these pizzas today, guys, like all these pizzas that came out, like if I went to a pizza place and I was served this pizza, I would be so ecstatic and so happy. But just because they're not up to my standards of what I usually make on my stream, I'm like kind of bummed out today that I didn't live up to my standard of the pizzas that I make. Kind of bummed out. Very non-climactic day. So what we want to do is, actually, you know what? Let's go get Brody, okay? We're gonna do a zoom out. We're gonna get the whole, now don't make fun of how nasty the kitchen is right now, okay? It's very messy after a stream. Okay, it's extremely messy. But we're gonna go get the birthday boy, all right? We're gonna go get the birthday boy, so make sure you guys all bring some love for the birthday boy, and we're gonna make his pizza. But before I do that, he is the mischievous one. I have to move all these pizzas. I have to move all these pizzas somewhere safe, right? If somebody came to you, for those of you who know my Instagram, right? You guys have seen the pizzas I make. If somebody came to you at a restaurant and was like, who ordered the 3-cheese mushroom pizza? And you got served this, it'd be like, oh, hell yeah. I even would be like, hell yeah, this looks fucking great. But the fact that I made it and I'm just like, this looks really good, which is not good enough for me. I don't know why I'm so bummed about it. They're pretty good looking pizzas. Yeah, right? They look good. They're just not up to my usual standards that I have for myself. All right, guys, get ready. Spam the chat, everybody. Let's get some Salt PLS spam in the chat. The birthday boy, the 10-year-old wonder, he's coming down right now. Salt PLS in the chat. The birthday boy's coming. The birthday boy's coming. How many jackpots today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So first off, he's getting 8 treats right away, just right to his face. And then we're gonna give him this pizza. So let me go get him. All right, we're heading upstairs to the bedroom here. All right, Brody, come on, time to get a pizza, bud. Come on down, it's your birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, Ringo, Brody, stop. Ringo, stop. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man of honor, my first Twitch emote back in July of 2014, Pitbull Mix, born in Wilmington, North Carolina, turning 10 today. Come here, Brody. That's not him. The one and only, Salt please. Come here. It's Brody. Brody. Come on, you get 8 treats. You get 8 treats. Ringo, you get 1. We're going in. Let's get some exclamation point hype. Let's get some exclamation point hype for Brody. Come here, birthday boy. Take all the treats. All the treats for the birthday boy. It's okay, Brody. Slow it down. Good boy. Eat up. All right. Now it's time for the dog pizza. It's time for the doggy pizza here. Brody, this is for you. Pizza, peanut butter, treats, maybe some sausage on it. What do you guys want to put on this pizza for him? Drunk cooking, what's going on? I'm thinking some sausage, right? We'll throw a little cheese. Brody loves cheese. Nah, drunk cooking. We're doing something a little different here right now. Right now, it's my dog's 10th birthday, so he's getting a pizza. My dog loves cheese, so he's getting cheese to start. No cheese. We'll put cheese on top raw. He likes raw cheese. Let's bake this. So we're gonna make the dog drunk cooking. We're gonna make him a pizza with peanut butter and dog treats and cheese and sausage and all those things that dogs love. Get ready, Brody. I love you, bud. 10 years, here's the 10 more. Brody has been with me every step of my streaming career. He was 1 when I started. He was 1 when I started streaming. He has ruined so many computers and caused tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage to my life. And now he's just a good boy. He just likes to chill now. He's grown up, kind of like me. I've been sober for 3 years. Brody's been better for 3 years. What's that say? He was never bad boy Brody. I was just bad man Salty. So we're gonna reward him today with a nice pizza. So here goes the base into the oven. Base into the oven for Brody. Yeah, he chased me with a knife. That's true. Brody got a $1,400 sushi knife, put it in his mouth. The blade was out here, facing outwards, and he chased me and Ringo around the apartment with a $1,400 sushi knife sticking out. It was crazy. True story. So right now we're making him a shell. Right now we're making him a shell. It's probably going to be the best pizza of the day because it's for Brody. Nah, this dough just wasn't ready. The yeast didn't have enough to eat yet. They didn't have enough time to eat. So note to self, guys, I guess I got to start doing 72-hour or 96-hour dough. That way, in case my work schedule changes, I'm able to still use it. Because today's dough just wasn't ready. Today's dough was just not ready to be used. Did I ever get my skylight cover? I never got my skylight cover. It's the time of year we don't need it. The sun is over the house now, so it doesn't shine in the house anymore at this point of the year. Plus, also, I'm back to work, Kanara, and I'm not streaming. I have run out. I have officially, after 3 years, I have drained my streaming bank account to 0. So once that happened, we cut the streams to 1 day a week, and now I'm back at work 6 days a week. Most days in a restaurant, other days I'm doing stuff online, and I'm back at work. So if we ever get back to full-time streaming again, we will get the skylight cover. For sure. Ugh. All right, here's Brody's pizza base. All right, there's Brody's pizza base. Of course, it's the nicest crust of the day. It's not. It's pretty good, though. So, we're going to keep this here. Miss Commander Dan, have a good one. Thank you for taking care of Brody. Come on. You're not done yet, Brody. Am I going to post pics of this pizza? I don't even think any of these pizzas today are good enough for pictures. I might be able to sell them to pizzerias. Some pizzerias will pay for like stock photos. Brody, come on. I'm making you a pizza. Brody's trying to go back upstairs. Come. I'm making you a pizza right now, Brody. So I might be able to sell these as like stock photos to pizzerias, but I would never put my name on them. Maybe one of them. That's it. I can post them in Discord. Yeah. Personal pics? Well, every pic is personal because I made it, but they're just not up to my standards, you know? So all natural peanut butter, guys. All natural peanut butter, no additives. You want a taste of it, Brody? Here. Have a taste. Mmm. Yeah, that's going on your pizza, bud, right now. Okay. Oh, they mean booty pics. Oh, you guys don't want to see that. That's a different website, guys. When I said I was doing other work. Yeah, you guys just have to find me. Accountant. Cable repairman. Or a plumber. I'm here to fix the pipes. Or the pizza delivery guy. I accidentally put one of those pizzas in the box. That's my prop box. Because you guys know step one with the box. It's important. Okay, completely covered the base in peanut butter. Peanut butter, cheese, sausage, dog treats, and whipped cream. Isn't that an awesome pizza for a dog? Peanut butter, cheese, whipped cream, sausage. He's gonna love it. It's all Brody's favorite foods. Minus the dog treats, I'd probably eat it. There you go. Peanut butter, what am I getting? Peanut butter, cheese, dog treats, sausage, whipped cream. So this is sweet sausage. Only a little bit of sausage, though. I'm not going to try this one for quality control. That's a spicy sausage. We don't want spicy. I don't want Brody's asshole on fire for his birthday. Just a little bit of sausage, guys. Not too much. All right. It's his birthday, though. Brody. Good? Is that good? You want more? That's it. Okay. I see you licking your chops. He's gonna love this. It smells a little funky in here. Peanut butter, sausage, dog treats. Whipped cream. Brody loves dairy. What do you guys think about this for the dog? This is Brody's birthday pizza. We're gonna have to screenshot it. Brody's birthday pizza. Cheese, peanut butter, salami, whipped cream, dog treats. I'll take a picture for Brody. Let me get my camera. Yeah. What a lucky dog. What a lucky dog. What a nice celebration.